Picture this, Jason. If Carpenter Brute was a chef and he put El Shaddai, No More Heroes, and Nier in a blender and came up Furi, a Furi blended drink, would you drink it?
I guess, but I mean, I'm just amazed that anybody can actually remember El Shaddai.
I know, isn't that right?
A glimpse in time.
Right, so the developers definitely took cues from this in the game of Furi, which is for PC and PlayStation 4.
But it is free on PlayStation Network, which is
very good incentive to play. Just play this goddamn game. So anyway, the story is you are a person who is imprisoned and tortured and tormented by 7 to 8 different jailers.
Yes.
And basically what you do is a systematic boss rush where you go each and every one of them, expose their weaknesses in this fantastic game of rhyme and rhythm.
Yeah, and so it is really, the mechanics are basically bullet hell meets hack and slash. So it's a lot of, when No More Heroes comes into it, is that it's a lot of the boss fights to boss fights, but without any of the faff in the middle, like without the corridor fights and all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
Has its own unique sense of style. The art style lands it. There's just so much to enjoy about this, both aesthetically and from the sense that they didn't reach too far. Like, it knows what it wants to do, it does it. And for an indie game to do that nowadays is fantastic. Like, it just nails what it wants to do and gets it done.
Exactly. I mean, when it all comes down to it, probably the perfect analogy for this is that it doesn't exactly reinvent the wheel, but it is an incredibly well-oiled one.
But it doesn't need to, and that's what it does well. Is that its elements are taking those elements, bringing them together. It's a lot of Nier in that sense, like bullet hell mixed with hack and slash, but it doesn't have any of the real heavy story development. This is a slice in time. Basically, progress from boss to boss to boss, figure out how to beat each one. That's your gameplay. There's your whole thing. It's a couple of hours. You're not going to get much more than that unless you play back through it.
You also do get a fair amount of unlocks at the end. You do get yourself speed run modes and things like that. So, and also harder game modes. And it is a massive challenge, a humongous undertaking. But the reward and being able to understand the rhythm of the characters, their attacks and everything is just such an insanely rewarding experience. You owe it to yourself to play Furi if you love video games. It is a fantastic, polished experience, and you will be a much better person if you play it.
Not guaranteed.
Not guaranteed?